guys, so I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to use liquid foundation, and the foundation I'm using today is L'Oreal True Match in N4 Buff Beige. And then I'm also using a green concealer stick by Maybelline, and their loose powder. This is called Mineral Power Healthy Perfection Powder Foundation, and it's really good powder. It can double up as a concealer, so you wouldn't even need foundation on in the first place. You can just apply that, but for me, I have a lot of redness, so I like a full coverage, and then I set it with my powder. And I'm going to be applying my foundation with my fingers and a foundation brush I got at Superstore. It was only like $5, and you can get it anywhere. Any drugstore has like it has no brand. It's just called foundation brush basically. And I'm also using a blush brush at the very end to set my concealer, my foundation, and my powder at the very end. I just want a big brush to cover up all the streaks at the end. So yeah, let's get started. So as you can see right now, I have no makeup on me whatsoever. I have like redness all over my face, and I don't like that, so I use liquid foundation to cover that up. So first, I already washed my hands by the way. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is put on my baby lotion. Just going to go like this. My skin's really dry, especially around the nose area, so that's where I put most of it on. Okay. And then I'm just going to let that go on for a bit. Okay, next thing I put on is my moisturizer cream. I'm using Marcelle one. So, I just put a little bit on, because I already have my baby lotion on. This just helps the makeup not to get gross, and it helps stick on better, and then it just makes your makeup last for a really long time. Also, you don't want your makeup to go into your skin, right? So this keeps it from happening. I don't really put much lotion on my forehead part, because I'm not putting any liquid foundation on my forehead, because I don't really have anything to hide on my forehead here. It's just mostly here, my redness. I hate my natural blush, so that's what I'm trying to get rid of. Second step after moisturizing your skin, you just let your skin soak up the cream for a bit, so the dryness goes away. I'm using the green concealer stick by Maybelline, as I said earlier, and it's just called Green Corrects Redness. There's only this one and the skin colored one, so it's not hard to find. So what I do with this, I put it around all my red spots here, so I use a lot of this stuff. I just put it on all the red spots I have. So it's mostly my cheeks, because I don't like the red in my cheeks. As I said earlier, I don't like my natural blush, which people think is kind of weird, but I don't like red. So I just blend it like this. I just go like this. So it's not as streaky as before, like see here. And it's just easier to blend in later with my fingers, so I just go like this. Okay, so it's just kind of all over my face right now. And then after that, I just take my liquid foundation. I don't really put my finger in the bottle here like that. I just have whatever's in my lid, I just take it from there. So like this. And I'll start with I only start with one cheek first. I don't go like that. I just take my time here. And I try to hide my eye bags with this too. It doesn't really work that well up there, but whatever. See, it's blending in really nicely with the green concealer. And I just bring it out like this so I don't see any streakiness. And if I do, I have my foundation brush, which I can use after. So that's my left side of the face first, and then I go to the next one, so I dab another finger amount. I'm just using my fingers. I don't have a stippling brush right now, so that's all I have. And then what I do after is, after the cheeks are partially covered, trust me, I'm not done yet, so whatever is on here, I just use my foundation brush, dab a bit on, and then I just go down like this so I can get rid of all the streakiness. And then I dab some more onto my brush. I use the brush for my nose part because somehow every time I use my fingers for my nose, it gets really dry for some reason, so I just use my foundation brush. And then there's not really any streakiness because I'm just going down like this, and I go down all the way here to the side, then I just bring it out to my cheeks areas, and let's go like this to get rid of all the streakiness. And then there's my chin left, so I just dab a bit more. Like that. As you can see, I didn't put any on my forehead because, I mean, if you don't have any, like, redness or pimples or acne up here, why bother, right? Like, the foundation is my skin tone exactly, so if I don't put any on my forehead, no one can tell. So I don't see why I have to blab on so much makeup up there. I can just put it in the area where I need it. So yeah, it's a long process, but if you want to get rid of all those redness, I'll do that. And then the last thing I do is I use a blush brush, I think. It's just a brush like this with a big head thing. I just go like this so it evens it out and gets rid of the streaks. I don't know if this is the right brush to do that. Oh, you can also use a buffer brush. Yeah, that's what you use, but I just use a blush brush. Okay, it's like whatever you have, just use it. Don't go out and buy a brush specifically because some person in the video like tells you to buy it, right? Whatever you have, just use it. So basically all you need is a big brush and a foundation brush. You might not even need this brush, you can just use your fingers, but if you're really like picky about streaks and stuff. So after that, I just move on to my powder. So just like my foundation, I only use what's on the lid area, so, and I go like this. So this is just to set your foundation. Well, actually this powder, it doubles up as a concealer. So for those people who use skin colored concealers, like from MAC or any other brand, you can just use this because this covers up a lot. You don't even need liquid foundation under this. I just use it so I just use liquid foundation because I need full cover up for my cheeks area because it's really red. But this, you can just use it alone because it's like, it's crazy. It's like concealer. It has twice the power to cover up like concealer. So but for me, I'm just using it to set my foundation. I hope the red's going away in this video. I'm not sure about the lighting, but it's kind of gone where I can see it. So I just use my blush brush again. So yeah, that's basically about it. All I did was put on moisturizer, green concealer to get the redness away, liquid foundation, and set it with the loose powder. So that's all you need. Just those three things, all drugstore products, all super cheap and easy to use. I hope this video helped, and if you have any comments, suggestions, or questions that you want to post down there for me to see, just put it down there, and then I'll reply as soon as I can.